International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Doc is in the glow, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Gwinnett Braves. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our two starting lineups for tonight. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Doc will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago. Now the first pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Michael Suzuki will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so we can climb over that Mendoza line. First offering on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. EK, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And this recent run of bad form has them under the 500 mark now for the first time in a while. So they'll be looking to get back to even here.
Here's the 2-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Abraham Brown will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Ready now on 1-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Ray Hensley.
Greg Lentz will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. The 1-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Julian Barron makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Oh, he rips this one to first. but that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Doc will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hey, let it rip. Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Now here's the pitch. And he pops it up, back behind second base. Barron is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
The 1-1. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Doc will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2.
Come on, fellas, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Now you got this. Hey, come on now. Hey, get him yourself
Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Doc will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here we go.
Now the pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Lentz is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Gwinnett Braves. And then briefly, let's take a look at the 2 starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Doc will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First offering on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And it's gone. He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there, he's just having his way with the entire pitching staff.
Doc, we'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Now the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch fouled back. He's set. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Luis Jimenez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Pedro Guzman will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. The pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Abraham Brown will dig in. He popped out his first time. The 1-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, a double play.
As a pitcher, that's how you pick your defense up behind you. They make an error leading off the inning, well, you give him another chance right away, and he gets his man right here to bounce into a tailor-made double play.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You've got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Tom Rylander will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Doc will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch coming. To the left side. That's a base hit as it's through into left. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, and when you've got a guy going for a shutout, you may as well get him some more help. I doubt he'll need it, but they're able to add on for him here.
Michael Suzuki will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of ones and twos, but those will add up.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he is in there. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hand.
And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Michael Hayward will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning.
Hey, two-way. All right, here we go. Two-way. Let's go, kid. Here
Full
we go.
count offering on its way.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pawtucket's out in front, 7-0. Johnny Staley will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ray Hensley will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Throw me a ground ball right here. Let's go.
Now the 3-1 home. And this is hit well towards the hole. The second for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
You know, that's one of the toughest double plays to try and turn. They do get the lead runner at second base, but then that return throw to the pitcher covering at first never really had much of a chance.
Antonio Juarez will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here he comes on 2-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit.
Well, this is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Doc will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Doc.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Rylander is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1 pitch out.
Rafael Torres will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right here. It's been such a struggle for these guys to score runs so far. He's thinking about taking a little bit of a different approach up there. He had the right idea. It just didn't really work out for him.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Paw Sox win it 8-0. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Pawtucket Red Sox. 8 runs on 11 hits. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the American League East, the A's paid visit to the Bo Sox at Fenway Park, and it was the boys from Boston who were victorious, 6-1. Zeke Spruill was dominant on the bump, grabbing the victory with a complete game effort.